Anu, primordial sky god and father of the gods, reigned over the heavens. Welcome to Deca Rankings. If you want to know things, you're in the right place. The topic for today is Top 10 Most Powerful Mesopotamian Gods. From the rivers of the Tigris and Euphrates rose the world's first great civilizations, guided by gods who embodied the sky, storm, wisdom, love, and war. Their myths, carved into clay tablets and sung by priests, reveal a pantheon of power, rivalry, and cosmic order. These gods shaped law, agriculture, empire, and the destiny of humanity. Today we rank the top 10 most powerful Mesopotamian gods, from the least to the most mighty, exploring their myths, temples, and lasting cultural influence. Number 10. Ninurta. Ninurta, god of war, hunting, and agriculture, was both a fierce warrior and a nurturer of the land. Known as the son of Enlil, he played a vital role in defending the divine order against chaos. His most famous myth is the slaying of the demon Anzu, who had stolen the tablets of destiny. Ninurta recovered them, restoring order to the cosmos. He was also credited with inventing tools of farming, particularly the plough, which symbolized the transformation of wild land into fertile fields. Worshipped in temples at Girsu and Lagash, he was honored as both protector and provider. Ninurta symbolizes discipline, the union of war and agriculture, and the balance between destruction and renewal. Number 9. Ereshkigal. Ereshkigal, queen of the underworld, ruled Irkalla, the shadowy land where all souls eventually traveled. Unlike many deities tied to light or storms, her domain was inevitability, death itself. She appears in the myth of Inanna's descent, where her sister sought to extend her rule into the underworld. Ereshkigal stripped Inanna of her power, imprisoning her until she was rescued through Enki's intervention. Though often feared, Ereshkigal was also respected as a necessary force, ensuring balance between the living and the dead. Her worship included rituals for the deceased, emphasizing respect for her authority. She represents mortality, the limits of human ambition, and the inevitability of death's embrace. Number 8. Tiamat. Tiamat, primordial goddess of the Salt Sea, embodied chaos and the raw forces of creation. In the Enuma Elish, she first birthed the younger gods alongside her consort Apsu. When conflict erupted, she created an army of monsters, including serpents and dragons, to destroy them. Marduk rose against her, slaying her in battle and splitting her body to form heaven and earth. Though defeated, Tiamat's role was foundational. From her chaos came the ordered world. She was feared as a destructive mother, but revered as the origin of existence. Tiamat symbolizes primal chaos, the power of creation through destruction, and the eternal presence of disorder beneath order. Number 7. Shamash. Shamash, god of the sun, justice, and law, illuminated both the heavens and human morality. Rising each day to bring light, he was invoked as the supreme judge, revealing truth and punishing wrongdoing. Kings like Hammurabi claimed their laws from him, and the famous stele of Hammurabi shows Shamash bestowing authority. He was also a protector of travelers and warriors, ensuring fairness in battle. His temples at Sippar and Lhasa were centers of justice and oracles, where people sought divine rulings. Shamash symbolizes morality, truth, and fairness, embodying the light of both the sun and justice. Number 6. Nergal. Nergal, god of war, plague, and the underworld, was a destructive but essential figure. He spread pestilence and commanded armies of demons, but he also defended the cosmic order against chaos. Myths tell of his descent into the underworld, where he became consort of Ereshkigal, ruling by her side. Nergal represented the duality of destruction and governance, embodying the devastation of war, but also its ability to enforce order. His worship reflected both fear and respect, with offerings made to protect communities from disease and invasion. He symbolizes the darker powers of the gods, where destruction was a path to stability. Number 5. Inanna, Ishtar. Inanna, known as Ishtar in Akkadian tradition, was goddess of love, war, and fertility, among the most complex and celebrated deities. She was fierce in battle, patron of kingship, and yet also goddess of passion and desire. Her mythic cycle includes her descent to the underworld, where she was stripped of her powers and slain, only to return, symbolizing death and rebirth. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, she offers herself to the hero, who rejects her, prompting her to unleash the Bull of Heaven in vengeance. Inanna's temples, like the great Eanna temple in Uruk, were centers of culture, worship, and power. She symbolizes desire, conflict, and transformation, embodying both love's vitality and war's fury. Number 4. Enki, Ea. Enki, god of wisdom, water, and creation, was humanity's benefactor and guide. Known for his intelligence and trickery, he created rivers, crafted civilizations, and taught humanity crafts and magic. In the flood myth, he warned Atrahasis of the god's plan to destroy mankind, instructing him to build an ark to preserve life. Enki's temples at Eridu emphasized his role as a source of culture and innovation. His symbols included flowing water and fish, representing both fertility and knowledge. He represents compassion, creativity, and intelligence, bridging the divine and human worlds with wisdom that sustained civilization. Number 3. Enlil. Enlil, god of air, storms, and kingship, was one of the most authoritative figures in the pantheon. His decrees determined the fates of gods and men alike. Though capable of harsh judgment, such as sending the Great Flood to wipe out humanity, he was central to maintaining cosmic and social order. His city, Nippur, was a spiritual heart of Mesopotamia, and kings sought legitimacy through his blessing. Enlil's authority extended over weather, harvests, and the destiny of kingdoms, making him both feared and revered. He symbolizes law, rulership, and the commanding force of the natural world. Number 2. Marduk. Marduk, patron god of Babylon, rose to supremacy in the Enuma Elish. When the younger gods sought a champion against Tiamat, Marduk volunteered, wielding net, bow, and storm. He slew her, divided her body into heaven and earth, and seized the tablets of destiny, securing his rule. He became king of the gods, embodying Babylon's political and religious power. Temples like the Esagila in Babylon honored him with grand rituals, especially during the New Year festival when his creation myth was recited. Marduk symbolizes victory, creation, and supreme kingship, embodying the rise of Babylon as a world power. Number 1. Anu. Anu, primordial sky god and father of the gods, reigned over the heavens. He was distant yet supreme, granting authority to other deities and kings. His role was foundational. He gave Enlil his authority and legitimized Marduk's rise. Temples dedicated to Anu, such as in Uruk, marked him as the divine source of kingship and law. Though not always active in myths, his presence as father and ultimate authority was constant. Anu embodies cosmic order, eternal stability, and the unreachable heights of the heavens, under which all gods and humans existed. The Mesopotamian gods reveal a world of power, rivalry, and balance. From Ninurta's battles to Inanna's passions, from Enki's wisdom to Marduk's triumphs, their myths guided the first civilizations. At the pinnacle stands Anu, embodying eternal authority. Their legacy endures in ancient texts, ruins, and mythologies that influenced cultures for millennia, reminding us of humanity's earliest visions of the divine. Like this video, and subscribe to Deca Rankings for more videos like this.